Good morning, Simon from Deals on Wheels. If you have a Mazda CX5 like this or a CX3, there's a problem with the rear seat belts. The rear belt comes all the way out and gets stuck like this. The parts from Mazda are 400 each side. We're going to show you today how you can do it yourself with a few small tools. You come around the back, you see we've stripped this down already. You have to start by removing the rear tray here, take all the foam out, and you have to remove this panel. There's 2-3 screws, it's not too difficult. And then the seat belt is mounted up here. So you remove this seat belt. This one is the first one, we've done it already. There are some security screws here, anti-tamper. We'll show you later on, but you have to drill these out, remove the cover, and then this is the accident charge unit, I think it's called. But this basically locks the seatbelt and pulls it in case of an accident. Mazda at the factory have misaligned these. There's some play in these screws, so you need a special screwdriver with a 3-way Phillips. You have to loosen it off and move it slightly, and then it will suck it back in. So we'll get to that later. We'll take the other side out and show you how it's done. Just to show you the removal of this side panel, there are a few simple, there's a clip here, you just pull up and this will come out. Behind the seat release, there's a small cover, there's a Phillips in there, there's another Phillips up here, and then down here you've got a 10mm for the luggage holding system. Once you've done that, it will all pop out of place. Right, so we've got the right hand seat belt out now. On the left hand seat belt we actually drilled these rivets out to remove this casing, but I think we can do this one in situ. So we've got the 3-way Phillips here, so we'll loosen this screw here, and this is a long one, goes all the way through. And if you look here now and push down on here, the seat belt's now repaired. Once in the car, it'll work correctly in the right angle. Okay, the problem is with this charge unit, which retracts the seat belt in an accident. From the factory, it's slightly out of line. So we've got to loosen this screw. Unfortunately, there's another screw here, which we need to loosen. To get to that, we've got to drill out this here and this here, and then we can swing it out the way. So what you need is a drill which is larger than the rivet head. And you just drill down until it becomes free. I'm just about done that there. And we'll continue, we'll drill out this bottom one, and then we'll show you the adjustment after. Right, so we've drilled out the screw here. There are 3 screws actually, but you don't necessarily drill 2 of them out. So we've drilled out this one here, where the seatbelt comes out, and this one on this side of it. You then just tease this up. There's a little locking tab. Seatbelt's starting to move already. This is hanging on a bit here. There's still a piece of the rivet left inside, but it'll come up like that. Now we have access to the 3 screws on here. So this is a situation, you loosen the screws off, and that'll relax the seatbelt. So it'll be able to come in and out, and it's then just a matter, each one of these will allow it to move a little bit each way. So it's a matter of you move it around until the seatbelt becomes free, and then when you get that position, tighten them all up. So this might take a little bit of time because let's say the screws are elongated, and you know, twist it, move it this way, move it that way, but eventually you will get so the seatbelt is working correctly. But the seatbelt has to be in the correct position to come in and out. So once you get it free, you'll have to tip it around and it'll work like this. So now we're happy with that, that's working correctly. We'll redo the 3 screws, flip the cover back down, and then build the car back up. The CX5 is all built back up now, parcel shelf, boot tray, everything intact, and you can see now the seat belts work great. So you can do this yourself. save yourself, I think this job will be €1,000 or dollars or whatever currency you're at in a dealership. It takes a good 2-3 hours. You got to be careful, make sure everything goes back as you left it, don't leave any marks, clean hands, careful work. And a lot of cars have this problem. I called a second-hand dealer for parts and he said everybody's asking for them, you will not find them, you got to buy them new. Right, the CX5's all back together now. A couple of tips I'll give if you're doing this at home. Do not turn the ignition on when the seat belts are disconnected from the car, otherwise you'll need diagnostic and you may have to visit a dealer. I did all this with ignition off and I have diagnostic, but after I turn the ignition on, no airbag lights, so it's easily done. The tools are available. The only thing you might struggle with is a 3-way Phillips screwdriver, but it's the sort of thing that you'll buy in an electrical shop for opening like PlayStations and other sealed manufacturers' goods. Okay, thanks for watching and good luck.